Maido! Hi there, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about ChatGPT. Present or Master Shimasho. This is the 7th year of the Presentation Japan Series podcast, and we are beaming around the world to you from sunny Minato-ku in Tokyo. And I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, plus Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamimashou, and all are available on Amazon. Through this podcast, I want to help you to become a better speaker, to be 1. Clear, 2. Confident, 3. Persuasive, and 4. Highly influential with those around you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcasts hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, the Business Touches in no Oshie show. Wednesday, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Okay, this is episode number 329. And today we're talking about, can I leave my presentation preparation to ChatGPT? Well, ChatGPT is a marvel. There's no doubt about that. We can program the type of information we seek. It will scan through squillions of pieces of content and spit out an answer in seconds. When I tried it, the speech outline it came up with was quite standard and workable. We can continue and ask it to write our script for the talk and have it done instantly. Does this relieve us of having to spend valuable time in preparing our talks? It certainly does that, and anything which can save us major time is a welcome gift. Okay, so we get the script done. Then what? Whether we physically write out the script ourselves or the AI wonder does it for us, we don't want to just stand there reading the content to our audience. We would make the script production process quicker, but we are still stuck at the delivery stage. We can have the machine help us with coming up with a gripper opening or a powerful close to make sure our message is getting through all of the competition for the attention of our audience. We would still have to remember it though, or at least be able to deliver the gist of what the clever AI tool came up with. Most talks are poorly constructed, so if the tool can improve that aspect of presentations, then all power to the machine. A step in the direction of a higher professional standard is the goal, and we should use all tools at our disposal. We used to use slide carousels to show photographs and prepare content for overhead projectors. And today we use our computers to create our presentation slide decks. PowerPoint has a design function which gives us ideas on how to flap up our slides, all saving time, money, and improving the quality of the output. ChatGPT is just the next round of the advance in presentation skills. The content of the talk is a key aspect of its success, and as more and more people use the tool, the standard should go up. If two people choose the same topic, there is strong chance that what gets produced will be very similar. This creates an issue with differentiation. If we take the ChatGPT script as the base, we are still free to play around with it or do another search from a different angle so that we can maintain our difference. The system is also rather formulistic at this point, so after a while you can spot which scripts were written by the machine and which were written by one of us. Ghostwriters have been helping authors and speakers for a very long time. We credit our famous politicians with brilliant speeches, but often they didn't write them. The only difference today is we've outsourced the process to AI, and the outputs are breathtakingly quick. The speaker, though, has to get up and deliver the talk, and the machine won't be taking on that role for quite a while. Not everyone is a good writer, and so this modern tool helps to level the playing field. Find out more. We come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also are doing custom in-house programs. We do them in both Japanese and English. We do them in our super safe classroom and live online. On the 25th of February, we're doing our Dale Carnegie course. We'll also be doing it again on the 4th of March and the 18th of March. Now this is our flagship program. It has 5 drivers associated with it. One is building leadership capability. Another is developing our people skills. Obviously there's a big overlap there. Another one, obviously, our communication skills. Another big overlap there. Also, interestingly enough, it helps us with our stress management, learning how to deal with it. A lot of people tell me that when they do the program, the thing they got out of it most was the stress management part, because they realized it had been impeding their professional development. Another part is the challenging our mindset, challenging our habits to push ourselves out of our comfort zone to try new things. Also another aspect of that program, which is again very unique. On the 6th of March, we'll be doing our high impact presentations course. This is a unique program. It's done over 2 main days. It'll be 6th and the 7th, basically, on the main modules. 2 instructors, everything recorded, massive coaching, massive one-on-one coaching. And that's the secret of this program, all of this one-on-one coaching that goes on. So you do your presentation, you're getting coached immediately on that. You go into the presentation room, you get to see it yourself, and you're coached on that. And this cycle just continues throughout the 2 days. Quite remarkable. That will be on the 6th of March. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. That's www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Lots and lots of value there for you. To do better in Japan, email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching video, then we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Welcome back. Normally, I don't write out my talks. I have points I want to speak to, and I create the talk not entirely on the fly, but after crafting the structure, I concentrate on the delivery piece so that I'm connecting with my audience and engaging their attention. I use the slide deck as my navigation and memory tool. But what comes out of my mouth is relatively spontaneous. Years ago, I saw an ex-journo read out his talk to the audience. It was very well written and was very effective as a written document. Having him read it to us, though, was a disaster. And he had no way of connecting what he was saying to his audience. The AI machine is in the same boat. One exception to my own rule was my TED Talk. I had to speak for just 13 minutes, and I had to remember what I was saying. I spent hours crafting that script, which would be the memory bed from which I would draw on to speak spontaneously on stage. I didn't want to look at the monitors in front of me because I wanted to be looking at my audience. For the same reason, I didn't want to look at the slide deck behind me on screen. So I chose to use mainly photos, which I then spoke about while engaging in eye contact with my audience. There was a lot of tinkering with that script before I got into a shape I was happy with, and that would have no doubt happened too, even if ChatGPT had provided the base content for me. I think it would be a rare case that any of us would just grab the talk hot off the printer and go ahead verbatim and just use that content. The urge to tweak it would be overwhelming for most of us. Not all of us, I grant you, but certainly for most of us. ChatGPT, I'm talking to you now, buddy. If you can eliminate the mundane structures, the tortured prose, the detritus of talks, all power to you. By all means, let's improve the base, but let's also keep a clear view of our responsibility to take what we come up with and turn it into a triumph because of our delivery skills, enthusiasm, and passion. Did you get value from today's show? If you did, then share the love around with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Until the next episode, go out there and apply the learnings from today and become a presentations legend amongst your circle. Thank you for joining me, and please tune in next week. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.